Roland?
Matt.
I either yell "Don't do it" or Roland.
So tired of the Roland.
It's too good.
Matt, I swear to God, we'll get our late show fun facts out if you don't.
Oh yeah,
behave.
don't make
probably
me.
gonna-
Don't
probably
make
gonna do
me.
it anyway,
No,
yes.
I'm not. We got a lot to get to in this show. Welcome to
Yeah,
Day
you
One
do.
Patch Podcast, episode 270. I'm your host Ryan Johnson, Adrian Petty,
Hi,
Matt Lawrence,
Yeah.
and
Matt Lawrence. Yeah.
so the big news for the week was the Game Awards happened. I guess the other big news was the PlayStation. What do they call that thing again?
PlayStation 5.
No, the video they show,
State of Play.
State of Play, but there wasn't too much in there.
Resident Evil 3.
Resident Evil 3 was the big thing, and then they teased Ghost of Tsushima, which got a bigger trailer at the Game Awards.
I didn't know that Ghost of Tsushima was PlayStation exclusive.
Sucker Punch.
I completely did not. The entire time is back in my head. I'm like, oh, like I'll play it on PC or whatever, and I didn't even fucking remember.
Nope.
Well, I guess I'm getting a PlayStation 4, guys.
It looks.
Is
It
that a
looks
console
worse.
seller for you?
I already have a PlayStation 4. That was the joke.
Oh, okay. That is coming to current gen, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Where's my thing here?
It looks worse than it did.
That's the weird thing about it. Yeah. That first trailer they showed off at E3, or was it a State of Play or something? No, that was E3.
E3.
The
Yeah.
their
E3 like
last E3.
2018.
Their last E3.
Yeah.
It looked really good, but this one looked like maybe they toned it down a bit.
Yeah. Like I was looking at it, I'm like, I've seen PS3 games that look better than this.
Although it looks like they're kind of going for more of an artsy style too, though, instead of like a more realistic thing. So who knows? I guess we'll see. What's new?
I have been playing. I play quite a bit actually. I've increased my video gaming.
And you killed Magic.
No, actually, I finished Magic before I came here.
What's going on here? I thought you were killing it.
I am. One of them has to go. What I'm saying is one of them has to go. I'm right now. I'm still playing both of them. I don't know how long though. Here, can I tell you something? I pre-ordered the Hearthstone expansion. You know, like the 100-pack ones I usually do.
Yeah.
I fucking bought it. All right,
And that's like over $100, right?
it's 100 flat. All right.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
I'm not. You think I'm happy about this?
No, I'm just no. It's fine.
But it was satisfying opening up those packs. So I played that. Overwatch. I started and finished a game that you guys said I would never, ever fucking play.
Fallout 4?
No. Grow.
Oh no!
When the hell did we say that? I don't remember that at all.
3 years ago when I voted
Oh
for it
my
on
God.
that PlayStation Plus
Oh
survey.
no!
I finally played it.
Why?
Because I was one
Push
night.
it into the figurative shelf.
Yeah, because it was one night I was on my PlayStation and it wasn't quite ready for me to I wasn't ready to go to bed, but I'm like I'm actually incredibly bored. I did all my dailies for everything else, and I literally went through the PlayStation Plus, when you go to your library at the bottom, and I just started downloading everything that I tell myself I want to play, and I just set it for download. And then the next time I jumped on, I played Grow Home.
How was it?
It was fine.
Yeah.
Nothing special. It's really
How long did it take?
2 minor sittings.
Okay.
I probably, if I had just done it on a weekend, I would have gotten done in one.
And did you grow home?
Yeah, I grew it all the way home, and then said, "You want to do the next challenge? You redo it all, but do it better." I'm just like, "No, fuck that! I'm turning this off."
And delete.
And then I stopped fucking playing Crash Bandicoot because that game fucking sucks.
I'm surprised you went back.
I tried, yeah. I gave it. I'm like, maybe it was me. Maybe it was me. And I went back and I gave it another shot. No, it's a fucking game. It is, and I kind of want to just buy the original game again, just to stick it to the remake. Be like, look, like there's something wrong with you. You're defective.
A lot of people seem to like it.
I think those people who have not played the original version of it, but like there's something intrinsically wrong with it's too snappy. It's
How long ago had you played the original?
when I
don't think most people have touched that game in decades.
Yeah, but other reviewers who are my age or older and who have played the original ones said the same thing as me. They're like, there's something weird about the movement, and it does not feel right. So I'm like, I don't know if this is just me or if it's like a remake thing. So then I went and I bought and I started playing the Spyro Reignited trilogy.
No.
What do you think is going on with that?
Same thing.
No, fucking feels amazing. It feels great. It's everything about that game I love. It just takes me back to Spyro. It feels fine. They even improved on some stuff. So it's Crash Bandicoot. It's not me.
I thought it was going to be the lack of a CRT. I thought maybe like the CRT like gave a different feel. But if Spyro's all right, then maybe not.
Maybe, yeah. But like Crash Bandicoot fucking sucked.
Jesus,
It really pissed me off.
Aaron and Tim beat it.
Because next time you see them, ask them if they ever played the original Crash Bandicoots. I think that makes a huge difference.
How recently have you played
The original ones?
Yeah.
Well, before I had a PS2.
Oh, okay.
Like over 15 years ago.
Oh, okay.
But-
I thought maybe you had like done a brief comparison
No.
before you even bought this. And
No,
then,
in fact, I don't know if the originals are even available on the PlayStation Store on PS3. Like, I don't know if that's a thing.
I don't know.
I have a backwards PS3. I'll go fucking buy the original ones and play. And it was rough. It was absolutely rough. And then I am still playing. I'm still very much enjoying Vampire.
How close are you to being finished?
Based on what because there's different districts and there's different citizens and like you're just meeting new people. Based on that, I think I'm probably 80% through. But I also don't know if I'm going to meet up everyone and then like keep going and like. But I feel like I'm almost at the end. But I'm only on chapter 4, so I don't know how many chapters there actually are. I'm scared to look that up.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So I very much enjoy that game.
How much would you be done of Vampire if you didn't do Hearthstone and Magic every day?
I would have been done already.
Oh my god. How much time are you spending on Hearthstone and Magic?
Hearthstone. There's a weekly tavern brawl, and there's at least a daily. And those right now the dailies are 3 games. It's usually play 3 games as this. Because they're rotating them out. So right now it's play 3 games as this. Maybe sometimes it's like play 25 spells or whatever. So there's a tavern brawl, and then there's a daily. Magic, there's the same thing. I retired Heroes of the Storm temporarily, but now the Overwatch seasonal event came up.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Did you get your soldier skin yet?
No.
I got mine today
Yeah.
during my lunch break.
What?
I work like 60 seconds down the road.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, I have to do that because it's coming up. It's cutting it short. Like Marty messaged us said it was really short.
Well, I think you said it was 6 days instead of like the
Yeah.
full week for whatever reason.
Yeah.
But that's just 1 day short, right?
Yeah.
Plus, I got most of my wins in on one night. So.
Because I looked at the calendar and the event ends on a Thursday this year for some reason. It doesn't end on a Tuesday. But it's because January, because it usually goes in the new year, and January 2nd happens to be on a Thursday or something like that. So that's my fucking shtick.
Matt,
What's up?
what's new with you?
Continuing my Assassin's Creed Origins journey.
What are you playing that on?
PS4. That's that copy that Aaron got us.
Oh, the one that's passing around between all of us?
Yeah.
Just passing around?
Well, I had already bought it digitally.
Well, when we got it.
Yeah.
But anyway, remember I was saying last week where I was able to just kind of like jump from target to target?
Yeah.
That is not the case.
You got stuck?
I got stuck. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to go back. And I've done like 4 or 5 side quests, which have taken hours because I've also been like riding around. And I've been completing locations as well. So I'm not like, it's just to get the extra XP.
Mm-hmm.
When it takes me to a place, I'll like do all the collectibles in the area or something. And I'm still like not the right level.
Jeez.
Like I've been approaching level 30 this entire time, and I think like after a few hours of gameplay, I've leveled up like almost twice.
Wait. This is Assassin's Creed.
Assassin's Creed, yeah.
Wait, no, which one?
Origins. This is like the first RPG one
Okay.
in Egypt.
I don't know if I can remember which one is which.
It's
The Egypt one.
the Egypt one.
Origins in the Greek. Like I don't know if Origins is the Greece one or Origins is the Egypt one.
Origins,
Egypt.
we're telling you right now.
I know, but I'm not going to remember in a week. Like I'm going to forget it again.
Well, regardless of which, it's the Egyptian
Well, okay,
one.
wait. Odyssey, like Homer's Odyssey, is the Greek one.
Yeah, but I never think my point of reference is never like what is the Greece one? I say which one's the Egypt one. Why
right.
why couldn't they just call it Egypt like every other one?
Because it's the origins of the Brotherhood.
Just call it Egypt, like China, India, Russia, and whatever.
Oh yeah, those are just random ones they pumped out.
Those are weird.
I didn't like them. I tried one of them.
I bought them, never played them.
Oh my god.
Still planning to or no? Add that to your list.
I tell myself, but continue, Matt.
Well, regardless of which, I'm starting to get bored of it because of that. I just kind of want to just move the story along, and I'm just doing these like really random side quests. Now, the side quests I found out chain into each other, and there is some story that gets built up. Like some of the side quests have been a continuation of a side quest I did at a really low level, so like that's kind of nice. And then I did some puzzles in like a pyramid and stuff, which is
you had the anime thing happen to you.
I had that anime thing happen to me where some big anime dude came ripping out of a pyramid. So I walked. I was standing on a cliff, and a meteor comes crashing down. So I'm like, all right. So I run over where the meteor is, and there's like this puzzle where I have to move these obelisks or something. So I do this puzzle, which opens a pyramid. So I'm like, all right. I go into the pyramid, and there's this like dude suspended in like a force field, and I'm like, what the hell? And
In Egypt.
in Egypt, and then I like even my character is shocked at like what the hell's going on here. And then it was like an anime guy. He like the force field drops. He like jumps out and like lands, and then some big suit of armor comes ripping in from space, and flies above the pyramid and throws swords through the pyramid, which surround the dude. And he like looks at me and like says something, and then he just flies up into space into his suit of armor, and he blasts off. And then now I have a sword and a shield over a motorcycle.
Oh no, Matt, you're not describing.
I'm describing Assassin's Creed.
We know
Origins.
we played Destiny 2. We're talking about Assassin's Creed.
No, yeah, well, it was weird. It was.
Is this like some sort of weird fantasy DLC or?
Well,
I don't know. All I did was that I went up to like a mission, and I think the mission icon was a different color.
Guess what? Assassin's Creed is a fantasy game.
yes, there are supernatural elements of it. Yes.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Especially that game for some reason.
Which game? The one I'm playing.
Origins, yeah. Like Odyssey has like there's like gods and stuff in it, but you have like crazy stuff happening.
Yeah, like that was crazy.
That was crazy.
Although the
It
rest
doesn't
of
really
it,
fit the Egypt like theme, right?
the thing is I'm pretty sure it's from Ultima.
Unless it was like Yu-Gi-Oh who came flying down or something.
I think it was like an Easter egg or like something they added in an update because I think it's Ultima. I think it's from Ultima, which
Okay.
I don't know what that is. I've just heard the name, which I'm fairly certain it's an anime because it says something like the Ultima Blade on my sword. I just know that it's good and I use it.
Wrong
So
people to
that's
ask here.
it. That's my origins journey.
Yeah, man, I played Grow Home. I'm the perfect point of reference to figure this out.
Fuck.
I wrote a plant as it erected itself into another seed. That's what I did.
Fuck.
I finished Death Stranding. It was pretty good.
When you say finish, is there a 100% aspect of that game, or finish as in you got credits?
I completed the story and got credits. But there is like a completionist thing you could go for if you wanted to. Each place you deliver to has like a star rating for you, and you just have to do more deliveries until you can max out the stars. And that's about it. Yeah. I also haven't discovered all the locations of
if you want
I
to
haven't found Jeff Keighley.
if you want to be a delivery guy, I'm sure Telecom has a position for you to like. You can like go and deliver packages on your own. You don't
Yeah,
have
maybe I
to-
can actually increase their customer service.
Which used to be excellent.
Yeah, it's pretty bad now.
Oh,
Ever
yeah,
since they got the Amazon contract, they're just like, here's their box on the ground.
Oh yeah.
Just throw
My coworker was telling me that he bought a laptop off Amazon like 3 weeks ago, and he's tracking it through Telecom. He's like, it just disappeared, and then he called Amazon. They're like, oh, like I guess we'll just have to send you another one, and they sent it through Canada Post. And it came immediately.
Well, what's weird is for me and Telecom is like really quick, and they used to be like really. They've always been quick, but they used to actually like knock on the door and wait a couple
and now
seconds.
it's just-
Now I hear like it go like doosh against the like the fucking storm door, and it's
Ace
like, what the
Ventura.
fuck was that? Like,
The one pic I got in my confirmation email, it wasn't even in focus. Like he was moving the camera and just took the snapshot of the porch as it was moving. I guess that was too much. It was oh fuck.
I wonder if it's due to Christmas though. Like it kind of seems
Probably.
like maybe they're getting like triple the amount they're supposed to send out or something, like per
Yeah.
shift.
Still, they do deliver like almost at all time though. It's crazy.
There's been some pretty crazy times where I've like in the middle of the night ordered something, fallen asleep, and then woken up and it's been in the house.
Let's fucking bother.
And it's just
that's
like, what the
fucking
fuck?
terrifying.
Why is that terrifying? That's how it should be. That's amazing.
Yeah, that is pretty good.
I would imagine a robot to do that, but now there's somebody out there who
Hustling?
who
Hustling?
just got up and said, "Oh shit, Matt Lawrence needs a package."
Yeah.
that took somebody off their couch, got them in their vehicle
No,
to
no,
a depot.
no,
and then,
that's not how it
I'm
happens.
being colorful, but you know what I mean.
but that's not how it happens. there's probably a delivery guy at the warehouse where the item was. He grabbed it, drove it out. Right?
Yeah, it's just weird.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
But Death Stranding, it's a weird one. It's definitely a unique game. I've never really played a game where your entire objective is to just deliver things. So that was kind of interesting.
Nice.
I enjoyed it, actually, though. It didn't become like, I mean, at times it did, but it didn't become like a daunting task. Like, here we go again, got to deliver packages to this place. And the progression of how well you can traverse the land is a pretty nice progression. So that was good. Because you start off on like just rocks and like rivers, and that's pretty easy to traverse. Then you encounter mountains, but then they give you the tools to climb those mountains easier, right? And then you go a little further, they give you vehicles, which help you out. And you go a little further, and then you're in the snow, and the snow takes really long time, and it damages your gear, all the stuff. But then they give you these zip lines, and I'm just flying across the map now, so it's crazy.
Huh.
You can build a whole zip line network and never touch the ground and just go from destination to destination.
And those are persistent, right?
Well, it takes a long time, but they do degrade. You can go and repair them and stuff though. So, because the time fall makes everything speed up and age,
Oh, right.
and it will destroy everything. So
That game is wacky. The
It's
game
wacky.
story is wacky. It's pretty crazy.
Did you listen to any podcasts while you played that game? Like while you're just like going across. I imagine if I was delivering
once
across
I
a
did, but-
mountain.
But there's some unique time periods when music will just come on in the game, and it makes it more atmospheric and stuff. And so if that ever happened, I would like turn off the podcast and whatnot. But it's just taking in that world is cool though. Just walking around and looking at it and discovering new things. So
I'm glad you enjoyed it, and I hope that I will experience that game one day, but I probably won't.
on your PC
PC, but
when it's on sale.
now I also like want to play Control and Outer Worlds and fucking everything else.
Control is relatively short.
A Plague's Tale.
I'm probably gonna buy that.
It's
sale
on
right
it's
now.
on sale right now on Steam for half off, and
Yeah.
I'm thinking about like I might just buy this
Yeah.
because I can't
What's
find
it called?
A Plague's Tale Innocence.
What the hell is that?
It looks like it graphically looks like Hellblade. Like it looked like it could be the same development team, but it takes place in the 12th century, maybe.
I think a little
Newer,
more recent than that.
Maybe
yeah.
that.
Old timey.
Yeah.
Old timey like Europe looking thing.
Yeah, it's about staying in the light and avoiding rats. But it's
It's a stealth game.
Yeah, it's a beautiful looking game.
Yeah. Indie developer too, I think.
Yeah,
They're getting good at making games look pretty awesome.
yeah. So I'm like I kind of want to just play that game.
Very good.
Borderlands is on sale again.
I'll buy it at full price. You just need to tell me to fucking get it. Like I'm waiting for you.
I can wait longer on that. Can't you wait
All right,
longer?
well,
you can
wait
wait
a-
longer, right?
I can wait longer.
Yeah, let's wait longer.
I'll keep my credit card right by my monitor.
I hope you guys never play it.
It's 35% off now. Let's wait till it's 50. When it's
Okay,
50,
fine. How about this? How about we wait till the entire package comes out with everything? in
That
it?
makes more sense.
Okay.
The Game of the Year edition will do.
I'll play it in 20 years. Question is, will you?
No. No, I will not do that.
Here's a question though: if you were to buy it now, would you go back and pay and then play the DLC?
No, probably not.
And it sounds like you don't want to spend much time with it, so you're actually being more efficient if you purchase it now because it's on sale and there's less content.
Yes, I understand what you're saying, and I would agree. But if we wait long enough, and then the whole package is there, I might as well get the whole package.
And
But then
also,
you're gonna hate
and,
yourself.
And,
No,
and,
I'm not
and,
gonna hate
no,
myself.
and,
It's not-
and,
it's
and
not-
also, Matt, historically with Borderlands, and me, like if I'm driving if I'm conducting the train on this little journey,
Yeah.
I'm not going to do everything. Like
I thought that was like one exception. You
Oh
guys
no, we
did everything.
fast tracked.
No, we fast tracked the
pre-sequel.
fuck out of
Oh,
that.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I didn't know
that was
that.
crazy. We couldn't. We were like you. We couldn't fight the next like level because we hadn't leveled up enough.
Yeah, so like fuck, we gotta go do side stuff
Yeah.
like fucking idiots, and we're just killing the same skags over and over again.
Oh,
Was Marty play that with us too?
No,
Or
I had
did,
only.
did he start though?
No, I don't think he ever did. Not the pre-sequel.
No. Okay, the Borderlands 2 final pack we did together. with Marty.
Yeah, with Marty.
Yeah.
How long ago was that?
It
Jesus,
was like only a couple months ago.
a couple months ago.
It was because it led up to the release of Borderlands,
Yeah, I
which was
remember
September.
that.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
didn't play with Marty.
Yeah.
You did. No, yes, you did.
Yeah.
Because I remember this because we were playing Elder Scrolls Online with Aaron just a few months ago, and then you guys were trying to schedule it with Marty.
Yeah.
I remember
that Borderlands 2 pack was
Oh no, the free DLC they added to
yeah,
Borderlands
which connects
2.
2 to 3.
Correct, Marty.
But
Yeah, Marty
you
was
and
there.
I did pre-sequel with El Marty.
Yes,
What a fucking mess.
and Marty's done with Borderlands, I think.
That's fine. I don't blame him.
Um,
I don't
He's on the
blame that. I
Bloodborne
don't
train
blame that
now.
sensible human being.
yeah. All right. Oh, and Jedi Fallen Order is good.
That's another one I want to play.
Glitchy though. Holy cow.
Oh, really?
Holy cow.
Apparently, I
They
keep on.
released an update that I guess was supposed to help it a bit.
Yeah, apparently though they released an update that made a welcome. The headline was "Welcome change to the lightsaber system." A cosmetic.
Yeah, apparently, through the story, something gets added, and apparently it can't be taken off pre-update.
Oh,
But people wanted the lightsaber to look how they want the lightsaber to look,
Ah.
and so they added in a feature to take it out if you
Gotcha.
want to, something like that.
guys, I might play Star Trek Online.
Oh God, it's an MMO. What are
I
you
know,
doing?
But I have
There's gonna be daily quests. We were fucking mining dilithium. Fucking dilithium again.
I'm on a Star Trek fix right now. I just want
We're
Star.
fucking ripping around space trying to get to dilithium. Of course, the dilithium place is far away every time.
They just introduced the Odyssey class starship.
Yeah, and that's gonna take you probably like 100 hours to get,
That's I don't need the top.
Or pay $24.99.
or probably more than that. Let's be serious.
I almost paid.
I want
$40.
I want a Nebula class starship anyways.
We saw a guy that was named Captain Kirk. He was glowing in gold, and he had the USS Enterprise, and then he
He just stood
disappeared
there.
in a puff of smoke.
Yeah, everyone like crowded around him. We were all
'Cause, like,
looking at him.
And he was a player. Like, clearly he was a very early player that claimed those names,
Yeah,
and he had like all this gear, and he was like, and he just disappeared.
and then we went and mined dilithium.
Yeah, then we went and took the long trek to go mine dilithium, and then talk to some fucking dirty Klingons.
That's racist, Matt.
It's a Klingon. It's not. It's an alien.
Still racist.
It's an ancient alien.
Speciest.
Klingons suck.
All right, game of the year.
All right.
Let's just start it right at the top here. Game of the year, Sekiro.
That surprised me.
That
That surprised
surprised
me,
me too.
What were the other nominees? Did it say?
Control,
Okay.
Death Stranding, Super Smash Bros, Resident Evil 2, Sekiro, and The Outer Worlds.
Okay. I think Resident Evil 2 should have been taken off that.
Although,
But
that
I'm-
got the biggest cheer when Jeff Keighley announced it in that room.
Yeah. But I think any other game should have been.
Not Resident Evil 2?
Not Resident Evil 2.
Have you played it?
No,
I
but
heard
from
it's pretty good.
I know I heard it's pretty good too, though. But like, it's also just like it's Resident Evil 2, but it's
It's a remake.
it's a remake, and they probably heavily adapted it off like Resident Evil 4. Like it's modeled after that, probably. Like Resident Evil 3 is going
But
to be
if it's a good game,
yeah,
it's a good game.
it's a good game, but just like Resident Evil 3 is going to be a fantastic game too, probably. But it's also just going to be Resident Evil 2 again. Like it's going to be.
Although that's an interesting distinction. At the Oscars, do remakes ever make it into an award category?
I'm sure they could.
Oh, actually,
they don't because usually remakes suck.
Well, the Bradley Cooper one, it didn't win, but it was nominated.
Which one?
Star is Born and Lady Gaga. Bradley Cooper, Lady Gaga. That's a twice over remake.
Is that a like how faithful to the original script is it, or do they just borrow the name and then just kind of do their own thing with it?
It's like the same overall story.
Same story beats.
So you have a famous singer, you have a nobody who's a good singer. They find each other. He brings her to stardom.
That's it.
He's like a drunk. They fall in love, and then he dies, and then that's the story.
That's a good duet song they have there.
It's a good duet song.
I'm a sucker for duets.
What's your view on duets, Matt?
I never thought of it. I don't like how you both. I never thought of it my entire life. You're both just staring at me. What's your thoughts on duets?
I like a good duet. I'll send you some good ones, Matt.
I don't. All right.
Now, none of us here have actually played Sekiro.
No, that's right.
No. Well, we've played the other one, so sure. They're
Well, I mean, no, it's a whole new game.
I know. I'm sure Aaron has. Right?
Yeah.
Aaron has, yeah.
Yeah. My vote was Control personally, which actually won IGN's Game of the Year. But but I don't think that was going to win.
I think this year lacked in games, honestly. Like Control was cool, but Control was also cool in like a linear kind of regular game. Sekiro
which
is
all games used to be.
no,
though.
no, but like Sekiro is
Sekiro?
whatever it is.
I don't know.
is-
I hear people say Sekiro. I've heard someone say it's pronounced Sekiro, and I hear other people say Sekiro.
Because when we say Sekiro, I think of Shakira.
well, regardless of whatever it is, Sekiro is a very like From Software game that we've seen before. Yeah, it's unique and it runs well and stuff, but it's still like what is the bar pushing game this year? I don't really know if we have that. I think that these games as a service are starting to catch up with us.
Actually, none of these are games as a service. Well, I guess maybe Super Smash Bros. Could be.
Not really.
No, but
They're adding new characters and stuff.
But those are traditional, like those are expansions. Like those
Yeah.
are not. They're not.
the thing is though
there's
is
no
like
constant-
Super Smash Bros. Isn't pushing a bar. Sekiro isn't pushing a bar. Like usually there's a few titles in there that
I
are
would say
trying to
Death
push
Stranding
a bar.
did.
I'd say Death Stranding.
Whether you agree with where it pushed it, it still pushed some bar. Do you know what I mean?
I would say its presentation and stuff pushed a bar. I'll give you that. The story definitely pushed a bar.
And Control, just in terms of uniqueness, I think.
I can't comment
when did
too much
Spider-Man
on
come
that.
out?
Last year.
Last year, yeah.
I think that won last year, didn't it?
I don't remember actually.
Oh,
And-
no, wait. Was that God of War last year? Or was that
And
2 years ago?
something just came out, like just recently, that didn't even. It was too late.
Star Wars Fallen Order.
Okay, yeah,
Or
yeah.
Jedi Fallen Order.
So
Which a lot of people thought was Game of the Year contender.
I feel like this year's letting me catch up on games.
Well, anyway, let's keep going here. Best Game Direction. Death Stranding won for Kojima. Other games were Control, Resident Evil 2, Sekiro, and Outer Wilds.
Outer what?
Outer Wilds.
Okay.
Outer Wilds is a fucking difficult game.
Difficult.
Best narrative.
fucking hard.
A Plague Tale: Innocence was nominated for
I
this.
think it's going to end tomorrow morning. I think the sale. I think I'm going to go buy it. I think I'm
What
gonna
is? What are you buying?
play- a Plague's Tale?
Oh,
You should buy it like tonight then.
I'm gonna as soon as I go home.
Yeah.
I'm gonna while I'm doing laundry. I'm gonna go set it for download.
Best narrative went to Disco Elysium.
Okay.
I've heard the game, but I've never played it, and apparently it's great.
How many dumb awards did Kingdom Hearts 3 win?
None.
none actually. Which I am surprised about because I know for sure it was nominated for at least one.
Oh, really?
I know for sure because I remember I yelled out like that one's probably going to win when we were watching it, and then
What
it
game
didn't.
are we talking about again?
Kingdom Hearts 3.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Best art direction went to Control.
That's probably fair. I'd
Yeah.
say that's fair.
Best score / music went to Death Stranding. Best audio design was a kind of a fascinating one. Call of Duty Modern Warfare won Best Audio Design.
Because it's like it's fucking detailed.
Yeah, but what were the other ones that that one I was kind of surprised. I'm like,
Control, Death Stranding, Gears 5, Resident Evil 2, and Sekiro.
No, it makes sense. I'd say
not
It's
playing
super-
any of those games. I
it.
I wouldn't have given it to God.
Well, I heard that they were like super detail oriented on how the guns sounded. Like they actually put like some serious work into the audio design of this
What did you
game.
do? Fuck up? Did they mic up the barrel of a gun?
No, it's like it's different if you're in like an echoey environment. It's different if you're in like
Yeah,
a
that's
sandy
true.
environment. Like it's
Yeah.
different all the time.
Your gun sounds different depending on the environment around you.
Like if you fire a silencer and it's in an echoey environment, it's actually loud. Like they did a lot of. If you have a big helmet on, you can hardly hear.
Now, best performance, I wish they announced this on stage, but I think I understand why they didn't. And I think it was because they didn't have. Well, first of all, the guy who won wasn't there.
Yeah.
And I don't think a lot of these people were actually in the audience. Well, I guess Norman Reedus was, and I think Ashley Birch was on stage.
This
Right?
is Mads Nicholson one, right?
Mads Mikkelsen won for
Yeah.
Death Stranding. Yeah.
I found that there were.
This had some good performances on it, though. This is a pretty good list.
What was the list?
Ashley Birch for Outer Worlds, Courtney Hope as for Control, Laura Bailey for Gears 5, Mads Mikkelsen for Death Stranding, Matthew Peretta for Control, and Norman Reedus. I mean, Norman Reedus was Norman Reedus.
Notice how nobody from Gears 5 was on there?
Yeah, the Bailey. or
Laura
whatever.
Bailey.
Oh.
Yeah.
I totally
She plays Kate.
The main person.
I wouldn't nominate anyone.
From Gears.
Yeah.
She's a good actress though. Games for Impact, Matt's favorite category. Gris won.
I couldn't even begin to tell you what Gris is.
Best ongoing game, Fortnite.
Yeah, that's pretty fair.
Best independent game was Disco Elysium.
There you go, Matt. Right up your alley.
Disco Elysium?
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
Best mobile game, Call of Duty Mobile.
What the fuck is that?
That's Call of Duty on mobile.
Is it literally just like
It's Call of Duty on mobile.
I wonder if Fortnite could have been nominated for that too, though.
I wonder if it was last year's thing.
Best community support, Destiny 2.
Yeah.
That's.
okay.
I honestly thought Destiny 2 was dead. I did.
No.
Once it like had those hardships, I completely written it off. I didn't pay attention to it at all. That was the end of it.
They must have fixed some of their issues and stuff.
That's freaking weird, man.
Are you aware of Beat Saber?
No.
Oh,
See?
wow.
You
Wow.
see?
I feel like that sounds familiar, but no.
It won Best VR/AR game.
Okay. Cool.
It's got those blocks that fly at you, and you have the lightsabers, and you're
I
chopping
never
them.
heard of it either,
No,
and I
I'm
told him
sure
that, and he
fine.
was shocked. I never heard
It's
of
a
it.
rhythm game, and you're like,
Never heard of
I
it.
like rhythm games, but
all right.
yeah.
But that's what the Green Day thing was. Green Day,
Oh.
their
Everything had
songs
to
were
Beat
coming to
Saber.
Beat Saber.
I fucking fell asleep during that.
Best action game, Devil May Cry 5.
There you go.
You can respect that.
Best action adventure game. They have best action game and then best action adventure game. Doesn't that seem a little weird? That went to Sekiro. Best RPG, Disco Elysium. Best fighting game, Smash Bros. Best family game, Luigi's Mansion 3. Have you played that yet?
No, but
you-
my brother, like I watched my
Oh,
brother.
you don't have a Switch, right?
Yeah, my brother is playing that on Switch, so he loves it.
Best-
What else was in that category? That family one.
Ring Fit Adventure. Super Mario Maker 2, which I think was a lot of people's.
Oh, I
people
remember
like that.
I remember Keely saying it was a Nintendo heavy.
Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Yeah.
And Yoshi's Crafted World.
Okay. Yeah.
They're all Nintendo games.
Oh, because apparently like Louis. No, one of them isn't.
They're the only ones who make family games. Yeah, they're all Nintendo.
I thought there's one non-Nintendo game in there.
Mm-mm.
Oh.
Luigi's Mansion, Ring Fit Adventure, Super Mario 2, Mario Maker 2, Super Smash Bros., and Yoshi's Crafted World. Literally are all Nintendo games.
What
I
category
thought-
is that again? Sorry?
Family games. That's a bit sad that no one else is making family games, though. Knack 3 should have came out.
Knack, baby.
Best strategy game, Fire Emblem 3 Houses.
So many damn Fire Emblem games.
Best sports/racing game, Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled. Best multiplayer game, Apex Legends.
Which is really surprising.
Whoa! When the fuck did Apex come out? Why is this on this list?
I don't know.
I don't know when it came out.
I feel like this came out in 2018.
I don't,
Why is
think,
it
I
on-
don't think that's right.
I don't think that's right either.
Hey Siri.
I deactivated it.
Oh, here I'll take a quick peek. Go to the next category. I'll take a look up here.
Fresh indie game presented by Subway.
I had Subway before you came here.
Disco Elysium.
Apex Legends was released on Windows, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One on February 4th, 2019.
Ooh, just,
Without prior announcement or marketing.
just squeaked in there. Content Creator of the Year, Shroud.
That's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty. I approve of that one.
Best esports game, League of Legends. Best esports player, Kyle Buga.
What?
Giersdorf. Best esports team, G2 Esports.
Okay, wait.
They have esports in their name?
Okay, wait. Hold on a second. Go back to that the best esports game.
Player?
No, like
Game.
the one that the League of Legends won for.
Yeah.
What else is in that category?
Counter-Strike Global Offensive. Dota 2. Fortnite. League of Legends, and Overwatch.
Okay, so for this category, they can have any game from any year. But other categories have to be new releases. This is where I'm confused. So this category is best
Esports game.
esports game. But it's any esports game from any year.
Oh, okay, because in esport is just
None
an
of those
esport.
games came out this year.
Yeah, makes sense.
So why is it that some categories are saying you can have any of the games from any year?
Because I think it's like I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
Is it because there is no?
There's not a huge amount of esports games that come out.
Well, I was going to say because it isn't possible to have that category otherwise. It's the only
Then don't put
category.
it in there.
I
Stick it
mean,
out. There's other
I
shit
mean,
you
maybe,
gotta-
but like
But
esports
also,
are growing.
these games change over time too. They're live games.
Yeah, like
that update
Fortnite's
and
best
change.
ongoing game.
Best esports event: League of Legends World Championship 2019.
That would make more sense to have a annual like that.
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
an esports event of the year. That makes more
That's
sense,
cool.
yes.
Yeah, I don't mind that.
This is esports heavy, eh? Jesus. Best esports coach: Danny Zonic Sorensen.
Okay.
Best esports host: Ifg Skorks Deportier.
I really hope that person is not listening to this.
Best voice award or player's voice award: Fire Emblem Three Houses. I don't know what is that award category? Player's voice award,
I don't know.
or is that choice?
Was there a typo?
Maybe it's a typo. Yeah, I don't know.
Not live blog.
Oh, and then best gaming tweet of the year.
Oh yeah.
Woo! All right, there's your winners for 2019.
All right. Now let's talk about the actual important stuff. The announcements.
Every game announcement at the Game Awards.
I
2019.
am interested in Weird West.
Which one was that?
That's
was
the,
that
that's
was that
the top down
okay? So
isometric cowboy
anything that
game.
you mentioned, you need to tell me if it was before Green Day or after Green Day, because then I don't have a point.
No, it's before, I believe.
Okay, it
Weird
was like the
West,
top
and
down
it's-
isometric looking
And
one.
it's it's
Okay.
made by those guys that made Dishonored 2.
Oh, okay. I love the Dishonored Prey interview, when they were like, "Oh, tell us about like what you guys want to do with this and that," and then like I think their line was like something. Oh, we feel like we want to make immersive worlds and get people in there, blah blah blah. I'm thinking something like that's every fucking developer's answer to every single fucking question. Like
Well, it's just like every sports
Yeah,
interview
it's
ever. Like, it isn't just me out there. It's
Yeah,
a team effort.
just-
And, the
just
coaches
put
out there
that text
too.
up on the screen and then just you don't have to even have them up there because we know that's what the answer's going to be.
Yeah, some interviews are fucking useless.
The older I get, the more I recognize like scenarios like that.
Yeah.
Like, people are just asking the same things over and over, and it gets tiresome. You know. The biggest announcement of the night, I think, it started like the show like right off the bat almost, was the Xbox Series X.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a big announcement.
I don't think anyone was expecting that.
No,
Yeah.
And
that
it's
was-
amazing they kept it secret.
But because as that trailer was rolling, I was trying to figure out like what the hell this could be for.
I thought it was dreams.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. I'm like, is it dreams? Like you're living a million lifetimes in this and that, and then
The car came ripping through the.
yeah,
the
I'm just
thing
like,
and-
no, that can't
Yeah.
be right. I'm like,
So yeah, this is Project Scarlet. This is the next Xbox that's going to come out in 2020. First of all, the design. What do you guys think about the design?
I think it looks when it stands up like an old PC, and I like that.
I think it looks fantastic. I think it's super cool.
I think it's a little bit too big. That's my only
I
complaint.
don't think it's as big as you think it is.
I will say that from the video, I think it's a little bit too big. It's not a deal breaker, and I'd like to see one.
What's crazy though is if it's as small as I think it is, that's a lot of power packed in that small package.
yeah.
That like tube design that like
But-
Apple came up for with their garbage can Mac Pros.
Yeah.
that intercooler is rather efficient, I think. And I think that they're going to do that with the Xbox Series X. Like they probably have a similar cooler in there,
Right.
So you can fit more power.
remind me at the end to tell you a funny story about Mac Tower.
Oh no!
But what a lot of houses are doing, especially newer build houses like these cookie cutter ones, a lot of them are coming with server racks, like built in, like media center racks built into the closet.
That's
Especially
nuts.
if you go
Surprised that not many people do that. That's weird. Okay.
yeah, if you go into like Ancaster now, like a lot of new Ancaster houses are. My brother-in-law's house that's only like 8 years old has one of those. Like there's nothing in the living room, everything's wired into a closet, and you walk around the other side of the wall there, and you open up, and he has a server rack there with all the systems plugged in. So like unless they're like thinking of that, and like you actually work it into like an existing rack somewhere.
I remember there's a house in Caledonia where it's like not too old. It's like probably probably 15 years old, I think, or maybe even older. But they had that in the basement. They where you go into like a back room, and then you just see the front of everything, like the front of the TV and all the rest of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think this is designed to be rack mounted though. The fans on the top. If you were to rack mount it, you're gonna be blowing air like into a wall and then sucking air in from a wall.
There should be a switch on it where you can suck blow air at the back or at the top.
But apparently it's super quiet. Apparently it's as quiet as the Xbox One X. And like 4 times as powerful.
I'm excited.
Jesus
I'm
Christ.
excited for the things that Microsoft are doing.
Yeah, honestly,
I'm
they're doing
glad- yeah.
innovative things.
Yeah.
Still has a disk drive.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I'm not opposed to it.
I got to play my music CD somehow.
Plus, they made disk drives so small for laptops and stuff. It hardly takes up any space, really.
Yeah.
And they're so nice now. Like when you insert it, not the PS4, but the Xbox One.
PS4 feels like it's like, oh shit, like
The
Xbox
Wii
One.
U one.
it's smooth as fuck.
The Wii U one. Even the discs too.
Oh, the discs were gorgeous.
Fuck.
Wow.
The edge.
Man.
They
Freaking
fucking
out
just
about
took
the Wii U
sandpaper.
DVDs like are kind of like you get stuck on them, you
Yeah.
know. But that one, holy cow, is
Yeah.
nice.
Woo.
DVDs are poorly balanced as well. If you have like no padding on your drive, like I have on my computer, you put a DVD in there, it's like, it's like, all right, I guess I'm hearing this.
I still have that Blu-ray drive sitting, use that as a coaster.
Oh, you son of a bitch!
So I was reading a bit about the this new Series X, and GameSpot had like a whole exclusive look at it. It's 4 times as powerful. It's using GDDR6 RAM.
Nice, that's fucking hot.
I don't know if we got specifics on how much RAM or how much storage.
Probably 16 gigs of RAM.
Has using an NVMe SSD. It's gonna be super fast for
How much
data
fucking
access.
storage are they going to be able to get for a reasonable price on NVMe?
NVMe's are pretty cheap nowadays.
But you got to think here, like I've always argued this: a regular SATA SSD is fucking fast.
Yeah.
And some people are like, "Well, an NVMe is faster." That's correct, but I can't. I'm not like ready on my mouse. Like, okay, I'm going to press the start button and like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, but you're also not loading gigabytes of files.
that's fair. Like
Here,
the
if you're-
copying process on the PlayStation 4 would be a lot faster,
Yeah.
probably. Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
One of the worst fucking pieces.
Pieces of shit.
Holy fuck.
600 megabyte Overwatch patch, 2 hours of copy.
I fucking hate the PS4 with a passion. I fucking hate that console.
It's pretty
a
horrible.
fucking
The
bad console.
software is horrible.
Yeah.
It's horrible. Continue. Sorry, we're talking about the Series X. You're just ripping on this place Sony over here.
It's using like a custom AMD chip for the graphics,
GPU,
and
yeah.
apparently it's going to have like Microsoft's own exclusive, I think, like ray tracing type of deal with AMD or something like that.
No, don't do exclusive like their
Well,
own
the
proprietary software for ray tracing, or
Whatever
they
it is, but it's going to be close enough that developers can just.
I was gonna say
Push it
because
in.
then the developers have to do both. They have to like
It could be something as simple as Microsoft designed the circuitry so it's cooler. But it's like
Whatever it is, yeah.
Like if you use ray tracing, it's probably standard. It could be something just that simple, where the board is unique.
I find it odd that somehow AMD got the console makers.
It's a good deal.
because
Yeah.
they're probably cheaper too.
Oh, maybe.
Oh yeah, that's 100%
probably
true.
why,
Yeah, that's
Fucking
100% true.
Well, it's
the
just funny-
Wii uses the ATI.
Yeah. Jeez.
I
man,
love
that's
I love
Canadian.
I love having that ATI logo on the fucking Wii. Stands right through the corner.
Lost my train of thought now.
Series X.
Oh, it didn't help.
Okay, Series X.
You're talking about the
hard
custom ray
drives,
tracing, custom ray
tracing. AMD.
Oh, AMD does not currently have a graphics card or chip that supports ray tracing. Currently available on the market.
Interesting.
But I think they both announced for the PS5 and the Xbox Series X is going to have ray tracing.
Yeah, I imagine they have a card that's just not.
They're probably
available.
they're probably working on this type of ray tracing
Yeah,
first because
yeah.
it's a bigger
It
contract.
might be easier, yeah. 120 hertz, I think it was, and up to
Jesus fucking
8K output.
Okay, can that just be the cap, please? Like, let's make that the end
No,
all
wait,
be
wait.
all because we can't see past
Wait,
that
wait.
anyways.
People say that about 1080p.
The cap should be when you can no longer see pixels at any range.
That's what it is.
No.
Like we can
No,
only
no.
see like 8 to 10K. Like we're capped out there.
Then that's where it should be, but we're not there yet.
But 8 to like that's like we're in the 8 to 10
we're at 8 now.
Yeah, and like that should be it.
What's good about this is that it's all backwards compatible. Other than that weird HDR thing you were experiencing, I don't know about that. But like that weird HDR thing, I don't know how. I don't know how
your
backwards
Blu-rays
or-
look like shit.
Yeah, I don't know how.
I think that's because my TV does not support it.
No, but that's a backwards or forwards compatibility issue
Yes.
if that's the problem.
Yeah, I should be able to watch a 4K Blu-ray, and it should just not show me the HDR content.
But in terms of pure resolution, at least we're at a point where it's like we're in the HD era.
yeah,
Like you could use a 720p screen. It's fine.
Ooh, God.
What?
What?
You're
my,
crazy.
My one sharp TV in the base. No, that's 1080. I'm trying to think if I have a 720 screen.
I don't know if I want to go below 1080, but like I'm certainly not opposed to like going ahead. I'm opposed to going ahead if I have to fucking swap everything out.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't care about that.
See, I would have to swap
it
my whole damn sound system out.
Nah, fuck that. I'll drive something. If I had a 720 TV that still works fine, I'd still use it.
Why? Oh my God!
Because I don't.
720 is not good.
But it's not. I don't like. I agree with you on that. It's that like I'm sure it can be better. What I'm saying though is I don't believe in getting rid of something if it's still functional. If it does the job and I am satisfied with what I see, even if I know it's not the greatest, I know my Corolla is 10 years old and it could probably be built. If that car lasts me another 70 years, I'll fucking drive that thing until I die.
But a new car is a big purchase.
Yeah, but that's my point though. Is even though I could get rid of that car tomorrow and go buy a new car, and it could be better, and it could be safer, and it could be more economic, and all that, but I'm not going to as long as that car fucking functions, and I believe that with my electronics.
Well, that is good, like environmental wise.
Yeah,
you should use everything you have.
I would not buy
fullest
another PlayStation 4
before
unless my
replacing
PlayStation 4 died. I would not willingly give it up.
Yeah.
Would you upgrade? So okay, I'll give you my scenario. So I kept a CRT around until I couldn't read the text anymore. Until like games were doing like really like high DPI required text, and I was like, "Fuck, what does that say?" Like I legitimately had to ask people online, like, "What the fuck's my score?" Like I can't, I couldn't read it, and then I was like, "Okay, this is no longer doing the job."
That is a tough situation. I wasn't even in, like I just kind of just transitioned to it anyways. Like I was just I just happened to have a HD TV, so it was fine for me.
Right.
But I don't know what I would have done in that situation, so I can't say. But like my brother had always said like, oh, what if I just take the PlayStation for a bit? I'm like, oh, if you take it, then I have to buy another PlayStation. I'll buy a PS4 Pro. But if you never took it, I'm fucking keeping the PlayStation.
You didn't play on that old CRT you still have down there, did you?
Yep.
That was the TV you played on?
No.
No,
That's
some
that's wrong.
monstrosity from the 80s?
That's wrong. No, like it was a modern. It was like
Oh, okay.
for the time. It was like we bought it when I had my PS2, so it's like a modern CRT.
Funny thing about CRTs are they're apparently super hard to find now.
Yeah.
The Apple TV Plus show For All Mankind, they said they struggled to try to find CRTs.
I have some in my possession at my warehouse.
And when we made the call you up, since you're now helping them out, they had to actually take flat screen TVs, put a fake TV dressing over it, and make like a bulbous screen. And so a lot of the TVs in there are actually just flat screens.
I absolutely have
That's intense.
I absolutely have CRTs in my warehouse.
The problem is they break.
They're fucking dangerous too.
They're heavy, and then they break, and then so there's less and less each year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like well, first of all, it's going to be really costly to fix them if you could even do it now.
And time period specific, because that show takes place in the late 60s and 70s. So to find ones from that era are like even more impossible.
Mm-hmm.
And if you can't have some amateur working on them because they're dangerous as hell.
kill yourself.
They'll literally they'll kill you.
Yeah.
It's a heated glass tube.
It's like it's serious shit. Like
Scary. And then they showed off one of the most gorgeous things I've seen, which was Hellblade 2.
I was
Saga.
so when he says like, oh, one of our studios is working on something exclusive. As soon as I saw that Ninja Theory logo, I'm just like, fuck yeah! I'm so fucking excited for that game.
And now this was in-game. This was footage captured in-game.
Yeah.
Not necessarily gameplay footage. It was in-engine. But it looked incredible.
it looked really good.
Yeah.
It looked. I'm so fucking excited for this game.
Yeah.
I loved that first game.
I'm
You're gonna have to buy an Xbox Series X to get it.
I just put it on PC. You think that's not going to come to the Windows 10?
If they do it,
We're talking about it's going to absolutely come to the Windows 10 store.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah,
I think
obviously, yeah,
all
they're-
of their exclusives are gonna come to it.
Yeah.
who knows?
But-
Game Pass, bud.
Yeah, it's true. Probably.
I would buy a console for that game, though.
Yeah.
Well, you
I
know,
mean, I don't care about it at all. So.
I'm just worried about it becoming a little too big.
That's
Because the first one was so indie and like just a fantastic experience that this one they might try to like explode it because now they have multi-million-dollar budgets.
and I was kind of surprised that they did Senua, because when they did the first one, and it's like I'm assuming they was under the assumption that it was a success, and they did Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice. I assumed that it would just be the series Hellblade, and they would just do another character and another setting, and it would be a brand new character, because this was actually called Senua's
Saga.
Hellblade 2.
Well, no, it was written that way.
Oh, because they put Hellblade underneath it, and I was confused. I'm like, which one is the subtitle?
Oh yeah, I'm a little confused now because here written, this is on IGN. It says Senua's Saga Hellblade 2.
Yeah, and that's what I think is being released as. I'm like, oh, now you're just doing the Castlevania thing. Like you're just doing like the inverting some subtitles and like, yeah, and that kind of bothers me. I wish
Yeah.
they had just kept it. If they're going to do Senua again, like they should have done Hellblade Senua's Saga. But the fact
That
that
doesn't make sense either to name something a saga as the subtitle. Do you know what I mean?
maybe that's why.
Maybe,
The-
maybe
so-
they should have named it Saga.
Maybe.
Senua was something else.
Yeah, or yeah.
Isn't Saga something
honestly,
else? Saga is something else.
there's
Saga
a
the comic.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, I'm reading that comic. It's on pause though.
But
Oh.
I think a lot of people liked Senua, and she also won last best performer a couple years ago. So I think they're gonna stick with her.
Yeah, fantastic game.
Yeah.
Have you played it, Matt?
No,
You should. It's really fun too.
Yeah.
The combat's really fun.
I don't know.
It's very satisfying.
I watched you play it a few times. I don't know about that.
You know what?
I don't know about
Also,
playing
did
it.
you play with headphones?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it was
Headphones,
fantastic.
dark room. I blared that.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think something happened to me. I don't play linear games
You
anymore.
don't like games anymore, right?
Linear
Just don't
games.
like games.
Yeah, as
Mr.
as I
Mr.
as I grind in
Dreamcast
fucking
over there.
Assassin's Creed Origins. What?
Mr. Dreamcast.
Yeah.
Ghost of Tsushima got a longer preview and a release window, summer 2020. Game still looks fantastic. We did mention that it looked a little less.
It
There
looked,
were
it,
little-
looked, it looked more glossy.
Yeah, I would
my
say
opinion.
that. Like to cover up some stuff and
Yeah, it looked like they took out a stick of RAM. That's what
Jeez.
that's what it looked like. To me.
There were little like clips that they cut to of gameplay, and I kind of think this is going to be a game where you fight for outposts a lot.
I'm alright with that.
I got that vibe like immediately. I was like, they're just constantly showing like active combat in these little like castles and stuff.
But this game's probably definitely coming to PS5 as well as PS4. Wolf Among Us 2.
Okay, what the fuck's going on? I thought Telltale, are they not a
Back baby.
Someone else bought them or bought the rights to continue on the franchises.
Bottom up, started them back up.
Okay.
I'm happy about this though. Now my question is, are they going to have like the same writers and designers and stuff?
Yeah.
Because the whole reason I like the Wolf Among Us was because the people who made it.
Yeah.
Are those people going to be there for
don't
the
know.
second one?
I don't know. Also, are they going to like honor? Like, are they going to take the
saves?
save file? Because like
Yeah.
I have choices that I want to roll over.
Yeah. Matt was super excited for this one. Fast and Furious Crossroads. Oh, so you missed this?
Yeah. I don't
This
know.
was at
Oh
the,
yeah,
this was at
Vin
the very
Diesel
end.
came. Vin Diesel came out.
Oh, really?
Michelle
Yeah.
Rodriguez came out first, and then Vin Diesel came
Then
out.
Vin Diesel came out and they were chatting on stage and they were talking about the Fast 9 trailer.
4-minute Fast 9
Four
trailer.
4-minute Fast 9 trailer.
Okay, so did they show the movie trailer?
No,
or is it
this
an
is
actual
this
game?
is a Fast and Furious game.
Fast and Furious Crossroads.
And it looks fucking horrible. And I'm gonna play the living shit out of it. It's gonna be
I
fantastic.
feel bad because it looks like one of those generic video game movies.
with,
And
no,
here-
with no mocap
And
either.
Vin Diesel and Michelle Rodriguez look so excited. They said they play games all the time. They're so excited to have this franchise.
the
be a
gameplay
game
could be
now.
cool, man.
And it just looked like a cheap.
Is it all vehicle or is it
I
actual?
didn't see any like walking around, but you are like Vin Diesel's in it and she's in it. and-
Yeah, it's like a legit.
yeah.
Although they don't really look that close to their likeness.
Yeah.
Like the characters are bad. I don't think it's mocapped either. But holy fuck, I'm gonna play the shit out of that game. Holy fuck.
Gonna pre-order it, Matt.
Maybe digitally.
Biggest collector's
If they
edition.
give me like Vin Diesel's like Dodge Challenger or the fuck it is.
What if it's a what's the Riddick
What?
Chronicles of Riddick skin? Is that him as well?
Yeah,
it.
What
Chronicles
if they give him? What if they give you a skin for that?
I don't like Chronicles of Riddick. Then if that's the pre-order bonus, I just won't pre-order it and I'll just buy it the first day.
I do that.
Godfall was announced for PS5.
That
I have no idea what
was
that game
confusing.
was. It's a looter slasher,
Schlooters.
What?
Is the term that is around on the internet? Schluter.
3-player co-op.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Anthem and Destiny. I got it.
Pretty much, yeah.
Why 3? Why is it 3?
I don't know. Because here's a well,
it's
no,
an
okay.
easy balance.
So to counter that, why 4?
Yeah, that's fair.
Like why was it 4?
That's a good question. But it was 4 because you could fit 4 screens on a couch co-op.
But in a day and age where that's not a thing anymore, why 4? So
Why not?
Why not 3?
4 gives you the option of 3.
But 3
More
gives the option of
inclusive.
2.
More inclusive. What if you have a friend group of 4?
But
One guy's left out.
What if you have a creator group of
okay,
5?
let's turn to the 4th person in this room right now. Oh wait, there isn't one.
No,
Exactly.
it used to be.
Yeah.
Also, what if there's 5? We've also had problems with
Yes,
like
but
PlayStation parties
the higher,
before they
the higher
updated.
you go with the numbers, the less likely that grouping will exist. I think 4 is a nice even number.
It
And
is even.
Most people
You're
will
not
have,
wrong on that.
Most people will have maybe a 4th member.
3's never bothered
We
me.
all played Destiny and with Aaron,
Yeah.
and there's
But-
only 3 in a fire team.
Yeah, but also if it was only 3 of us that could play Destiny. Wait, it was us 4 playing Destiny, right?
No, we would have to play. Fire teams are 3.
Didn't we played something?
Yeah, you can play PvP.
Oh, maybe that's what it was.
Yeah,
Okay.
Division has 4, right?
Yeah,
Division
but
is 4.
if Division had 3, I just wouldn't have played it.
I would say 3 or 4 is the norm. Like that's
Yeah.
not out of the realm.
Yeah. If they said like 2, I'm like,
I've just heard some struggles with 3. That's all I'm saying.
that's what. I'll sleep well at night with 3.
Two new League of Legends games were announced as well.
Is this post Green Day as well? Or is this before
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Also, there was a lot of Magic, like just trailers.
Yeah.
Magic kept popping up.
Fucking what's his name?
Magic Man?
Mandalorian actor.
Mandalorian actor.
I literally have no idea.
Isn't that black guy in it?
Oh, you're right. Yeah. Carl Weathers.
Carl Weathers. I also Arrested Development and Predator. Yeah.
Bravely Default 2.
What about that? There was that one game where you like.
I'm just going to skip past a bunch of these.
It's not. Well, there was that one game that wasn't like Civilization, but it was like.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I was really confused. I'm like, is this a new Civ game that they're announcing? But then it wasn't.
I think I want to see more about that one.
Yeah, that looked interesting. Yeah. 9 to 5 looked pretty weird. That was that rabbit one. Remember, those were the rabbits with the guns jumping around and stuff.
That was no, but that wasn't what that was though.
No, but I'm just for reference.
That was a great trailer though.
was
What
weird.
the fuck?
Yeah. yeah.
Oh, now I remember that.
Yeah.
Prologue, a new Player Unknown game.
I immediately, as I was watching that, I went to the website, signed up for the.
Really?
Like I
Oh,
registered on
Jesus.
that. Yeah. I'm just like, this looks super interesting. I have nothing. I don't know what it is, but I signed up for it.
Sons of the Forest.
Yeah.
That looks like a good one.
That looked pretty fun. And
Man,
scary. Spooky.
it might be co-op. Like
Spooky.
actually, I think they showed it. Right?
3-player co-op?
I don't know, but
Surgeon Simulator 2?
ugh,
What?
ugh. That's a goof. That's a
utter
goof.
disgust
It's a
from this
goof
guy.
around game. I don't know. I don't want
Utter fucking disgust from this guy.
Ugh.
Apple Arcade had a new game. Ultimate Rivals, which is like a hockey game.
You fucking downloaded that.
No, I didn't. I
This
did not.
this guy's like, oh, what the hell was that? And then I just see him reach for his iPad.
I did download it, though. Let's see. Oh, Joker is coming to Mortal Kombat 11.
No Mark Hamill.
I know that it sounded like the guy was trying though.
Yeah.
Should have brought the Joaquin version.
We got a new Final Fantasy VII remake trailer. Gears Tactics,
That looks fun, but I won't
turn-based
probably play
strategy spin-off.
It does look fun.
But have you ever played one of like the XCOM games at all?
No, but
Or
I
the-
did play. I think it was Freedom Fighters was like that. I think.
XCOM. Also, the Mario Rabbids game is the same format.
Oh, okay.
The second South Park game, not the first South Park game from Ubisoft. You know, the one that, the two recent. The first one's a traditional RPG battle system. The second one is the XCOM strategy battle. Like, those would follow the same style.
We got a crazy Cyberpunk 2077 soundtrack reveal, and they had like an artist up there singing and dancing and stuff. That was pretty nuts.
They're overhyping it.
I think they're overhyping it.
They're overhyping it.
I think there's a real danger there. That's not out for a while, right? Like a few months?
April, I think, or May, something like that.
Yeah,
Before E3.
I think it's a little overhyped. I'm scared.
I think you should be, legitimately.
Did you hear what's happening with Gwent on the consoles?
No.
Losing support.
Discontinue.
Oh, yeah. There she
But
goes.
they're letting people migrate over to the PC. They're going to let you take your progress over.
Aaron was telling me that all the Elder Scrolls Legends expansions have been canceled.
Really?
Canned, kiboshed.
Why?
Game's probably donezo, I guess. I don't know.
Fuck yeah, Hearthstone forever, baby.
I only got it through Aaron. I didn't actually check. I didn't check any official source. Dunzo, maybe.
Damn you, Matt.
What?
Oh,
You say, why you damning me? And then you're breaking your iPad over there.
the page crashed.
What?
That's it.
Huh.
I think they started off a little too strong with that Xbox Series X reveal.
But I also know why, because if you waited too late, and
Most people are watching, right?
I fell asleep. I was like, most people would have been me and just not have known about it. So
We'll get the numbers next week, apparently, on how many viewers they had. It's been growing every year, so that's exciting. Good job, though, that Jeff Keighley.
yeah, you looked less coked out this year.
Damn it. You know what? You know what's weird about this is you and I were talking about this, is this generation feels like they're coming to a conclusion with games.
Yeah,
Whereas the last generation kept like going up.
then
Then it was like the next gen console gets dropped.
I feel
and
like
it's
it's
nope.
kind of the reverse.
What?
Yeah, I would say it's the other way around.
What do you
it
mean?
Felt like at the end of the last generation was kind of coming to a close. This one, they're still kind of pumping stuff out.
I don't know about that.
Well, this is the last year, and are there many games coming out in the next year? There's
Next year?
Cyberpunk, and I guess
Well, you actually can't really announce anything past, like you could, but like past like summer release, which are rare anyway. Because after that,
Yeah.
are you really going to release a PS4 game in September, or are you going to wait like a month or two and then get?
no, but early 2020.
That's what I mean, though. Like anything past, like
You
summer
can- you-
releases.
but
would be
no,
weird.
you don't. You could literally announce the game and just you don't even announce the game. You literally just release it. Like that's you don't have to have an announced window for release. Like they can.
No, but what I'm saying is it felt to me like the 360 kept going up. And it was to the point where I had an Xbox One and a PS4, but I was rarely using them. We were often still using the 360 for about a year. And then it got to the point where the 360 was being used less and less and less. And then it kind of got killed off. And with the PS2, that was not the case. It was like PS2, Xbox 60, PS2's in the garbage, basically.
That might have been just a social thing, though, not necessarily.
It could have been social.
Like if you yourself are saying that you're not playing, like if you're going to be playing a lot of single player games as you seem to be playing lately, I'm wondering on the next generation transition if you're just going to do a straight jump.
I think it'll be a straight jump because of the backwards compatible. Like, there's no point in me keeping a PS4 around if I can just like do the swap.
You know, it's not going to be perfect backwards compatible.
No,
It's going to be fucking
but
broken as hell.
I don't really know of any game that I would desperately need to go back to anyway.
Oh, and Beaker is in Untitled Goose Game.
That's hilarious.
Oh, he's actually in the game.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
That is-
hilarious.
that is literally
that
hilarious.
was definitely the best part of that entire award show. Yeah.
Do you
This
think
is,
that games are petering down?
I think they're holding their cards until next gen. Yeah.
I think it's going to be disappointing at launch too.
Guys, we all know Stadia is where it's at, right?
Fuck.
Ooh. Anyway, this was a headline in the Los Angeles Times. Game Awards tease upcoming releases and a new Xbox, but all we want is Untitled Beaker game. That's the big takeaway they got. Beaker stole the show.
Untitled Beaker game sounds pretty good.
So this comes from the actress who plays Senua. On her Twitter here, she says Hellblade 2 Senua's Saga is officially in the making.
Okay. It was just weird that they put Hellblade underneath it.
Yeah.
Like, all they had to do was fucking just take it and just move that wireframe up. Just move it up. It was weird.
I'm excited for that. That's probably
That was.
that's now one of my most anticipated games.
I found myself chanting in that trailer where they're like, I was like, I'm so fucking pumped for this game. Oh, so good.
Well, that's all we got. Oh, a sad story. I didn't put it in, but I saw it. GameStop said they're struggling because of the announcements of the new consoles. No one's buying games or new consoles right now.
Oh, it's funny.
Wait, because of new consoles,
No
they're
one's
struggling.
buying new PS or PS4s and Xbox Ones.
They're waiting. They're like, oh, stuff's
Because
going to come out like
everyone's
next
waiting,
year.
yeah.
Because they want to wait.
And they're going to wait on the games because we all know that all the games released from now on are just going to relaunch on the next gen or be available on the next gen. So
That's so funny.
That's pretty damn sad.
it's sad.
There
It's
they
pretty
go.
sad. It's pretty sad.
There they go.
No, we're talking about Matt. They are staying in business. Look, you bought me a pop figure.
The way of,
That's
I mean,
true.
that's true. But the way of Radio Shack, don't you go is
No, it's Source, right?
no, Radio Shack's dead. Radio Shack.
Did they
America's-
just rebrand as? Isn't that Radio Shack?
No.
Sourced by Circuit City, and then Circuit City died.
Yeah.
Now just the
Oh.
and that
Source is
and the
alive.
source is only in Canada.
Yeah,
That's owned by Bell.
Oh,
and it's not a great store.
Radio Shack is dead.
Oh, yeah.
It feels weird going in there.
yeah, I know.
You
That
can
I-
get some like ridiculously good deals sometimes on Boxing Day. You'll be like looking through and be like, "Why the fuck is this so cheap?"
Yeah, but they sell games and stuff. But if there's a game, EB Games there, and it's like, why would I go to the Source?
But I imagine what it would be like to work at the corporate level for Source. Like, do they look out the window and look at Best Buy and be like, I wish I was there, but then realize that Best Buy is also inevitably doomed as well? Like,
I was wondering how to avoid this whole retail thing, and I'm not sure what you can do. And I was wondering, like, maybe you can have like a storefront on Amazon, like Best Buy on Amazon.
Well, I have a question here.
But then Amazon becomes this monopoly that controls all
no,
retail.
you simply just take your retail spaces and make them into Amazon-like warehouses.
No, but no one's gonna switch.
Oh, they'll switch.
You know, okay, Marty was
I
saying
don't know.
that
Canadian Tire's absolutely
people
gonna
don't
fucking switch.
order stuff in his building because like when you live in a building and I assume it's different per building, but when you live in like an apartment, they just like walk into the building and depending on in his place the policy is they come in and they just put the package in front of your door. So
Yeah.
it's just in the fucking hallway.
Yeah.
So like I wonder if these
But-
package thieves are going to make a market where there's enough of a retail where it will jump down, but it won't completely plummet.
So that is an issue with apartment buildings.
Which a lot of people live in, to
Yes,
be fair.
yes, but a lot of newer condo buildings don't have that issue because there is a 24-hour concierge
Okay.
desk, and there's somebody there to receive your package for you.
But the condos are more expensive, which means that older people would be using them, which
Well-
means that
Well, what I'm saying though is like this will resolve itself as new buildings go up,
yeah.
but unfortunately, yes, those old legacy buildings are as long as
But those old legacy buildings aren't going anywhere either. Like they've been here since the 50s, like a few generations.
I'm just saying there's not much that Best Buy sells that Amazon doesn't. And so Best Buy going online and becoming an online only store is not
Yeah, okay.
incentive to go to Best Buy.
yes, you're right.
Yeah.
Best Buy specifically, not good, but other retailers are going to transition. Like I completely see Canadian Tire doing that. In fact, we've already started to transition to that, and I can absolutely see.
What about though? Like I don't know if you guys have seen this, but so in Hamilton, it's the Walmart on Upper James, and they have
I go in
like
there frequently.
But so they in their parking lot though, they have a building where you can get stuff delivered to.
No, okay, so that is I have to go there as well.
It's like some weird smart centers thing.
It's
by
pe-
FedEx
it's-
or something.
No, yeah, it's called Penguin Pickup.
That's it.
Yeah,
There you go.
So that is just a drop off center and a pickup center for packages if you can't get to the building. It is like a walk in mailbox area,
So it's basically like if you don't want to deliver to your apartment building, you would deliver it there.
or you need quick on the fly slips or boxes or packages. Like for instance, it is part of my job now is I started shipping stuff out of province.
Yeah.
And the hospital doesn't deal with there's inter-Ontario, inter-Canada, and international. Okay, I would need inter-Canada.
Right.
On the hospital doesn't deal with inter-Canada; it only deals with inter-Ontario and international. So because I get fucked over and I need those slips, I often just leave. I go to Penguin.
Oh, is there like a
Penguin
store in there?
Yeah, there's literally a guy behind a desk.
Oh, I didn't
And
know that.
And he's like, I'm like, I need an inter Canada slip. And he's like, okay, here you go. And then if you needed like boxes or you needed all that custom shipping stuff that you would have to like order online,
Or you can go to UPS, I guess. But
UPS is literally the same thing.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
this isn't like.
so would that be the incentive where you would start getting smaller locations like Best Buy Mobiles? That wouldn't just be about phones though. There'd be smaller locations where there'd be incentive to ship it to a Best Buy. It'd be like, oh, free shipping to our like drop off points, and then
Yeah, stores also do that. Most stores have free shipping to their store.
yeah,
Like 99% of my books, I was shipped to Indigo store because A, it's free, and B, they don't even bother to actually ship it to the store. The store will then just be told to take it off their shelf and then just to call me. And then I have. So not only is it cheaper for me to order it that way, but then I literally walk into the front counter. I don't actually have to go get it. So
All right. That's all we got. I'm guessing this is our last show before the holidays.
yeah, I was gonna say if there is one next week, I wasn't.
Yeah.
Too busy.
So I'll say happy holidays and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas
and Happy New Year.
Yeah, that what Ryan said. Happy birthday.
Damn it! What are you, Frosty the Snowman?
Yeah.
Yeah, poor Frosty. What's wrong with him?
Dumb.
All right, we'll see you
He
guys.
dies every year. He gets resurrected and then dies again.
Oh my God.
It's a horrible existence.